The next conventional power resource is petroleum. We are well aware of the petroleum, right? How we can well aware of the petroleum? Which made all the mobile running smoothly will come from petroleum. Either it is car or bus or bike, even cycle. So all the mobiles are running smoothly only because of the product which comes from petroleum. Right? Yes. And this petrol lies at the rocks of underlying the earth. And we can get this petrol from the buried rocks of the underground of the earth. And by the process of drilling, we have to extract this oil. Did you remember at the extraction methods we have the drilling, right? Which can prepare a large wells through the bores, and we can drill the things from the underground of the earth. Through the drilling we can get the petroleum from the underground of the earth, and it is black thick liquid. So after the extraction of the petroleum, we have to send that black liquid to the refineries to get the many varieties from the petrol. So from the petroleum we can get diesel, petrol, kerosene, wax and plastics, lubricant, many more things we can get from petroleum. So after refine the petroleum from the extraction, we can get all these things. All these derivatives of the petroleum are called as black gold. Why? Because petroleum and its derivative has more valuable in this world, and they have lot of demand also across the world. So all the derivatives of the petroleum are called black gold. And the leading producers of the petroleum in this world are Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Along with these countries, USA, Russia, Venezuela and Algeria also leading producers of petroleum. In our India, we had Digboi in Assam, Bombay High in Mumbai, and Krishna Godavari deltas also have deposits of petroleum. Natural gas comes along with the crude oil of petroleum. So natural gas comes along with the crude oil. So while crude oil is extracting, the natural gas has to be released. So these petroleum or crude oil and natural gas are come together. So at a time they has come outside of the earth. But it is very important, and many of the countries did not have the sufficient amounts of natural gas. We can use the natural gas for the domestic purpose as well as industrial purpose. So it is very important fossil fuel, and it is useful to the human beings to produce the energy. In the world we have Russia, UK, Norway and Netherlands have sufficient and good amount of deposits of natural gas. And in our India, Jaisalmer, Krishna Godavari Delta, Tripura and offshores of Mumbai, we can get some amounts of natural gas. Natural gas is a very important conventional fossil fuel. And because of the overuses of these fossil fuels, they are completing. And we know that these are non-renewable resources. So due to the overuses of these resources, these levels are completing under the earth. And not only that, when we are burning these fossil fuels like coal, petroleum or natural gas, when we are burning them to get the energy, toxic pollutants, means poisonous pollutants, are releasing to the environment. It is very harmful to the environment. So because of these two reasons, we need to go for the alternative resources. Those are non-conventional power resources. Non-conventional power resources. Due to the excessive use of conventional resources and limited availability of the conventional resources and emission of poisonous gases or poisonous pollutants into the environment while using the conventional resources. Due to all these reasons, there is a urge to go for the non-conventional resources. Non-conventional power resources are the alternative resources for the conventional resources. What are the conventional resources? Coal, petroleum and natural gas we will call as the conventional and traditional power resources, means the resources which are helpful to produce energy. Solar, wind, tidal and biogas are called as the non-conventional power resources, which are invented just few decades before only. So the first one in that is solar energy. What is solar energy? Every day we are feeling heat and light of the sun, right? Yes. So the energy which is produced through the sun rays or sun's heat and light is called solar energy. So how to produce solar energy? So the energy which is trapped from the sun is used in solar cells. We can create solar panels. These are the solar panels. Here you can observe in your textbook, there is a picture of solar panel. At outside also we can observe many places the solar panels are inserted, right? To grasp or to extract the energy from the sun, they will place solar panels. So the energy from the sun which is trapped by the sun from the solar panel is used for heating and lighting purpose. With the solar energy we can do many things. So for example, here we have few uses. So solar heaters and solar dryers, street lights, signals and solar cookers. So many things are there which run only based on the energy which comes from the sun. So by installing the solar panel, we can grasp or extract the heat and light from the sun, and we can store in that panel, and we can use that energy wherever and whenever it required.